thank you, co-directors, and good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Habari zenyu? Yeah, I was given a statement to read by the Secretary General. She was actually supposed to be here, but because of other commitments, she has not been able to join us here today. But she gave me a statement all the same, which I will read on her behalf. So our chief guest, Mr. Timothy Were, from the Director of the State, Director RCT from the State Department of Trade, representing the Permanent Secretary. Representative from the Kenya Revenue Authority, Manager Josephine Makoha. Director ICT from Komesa Secretariat, my colleague Director Lanka. Officials from the State Department of Trade, and all officials from the Revenue Authority. Representatives from private sector bodies, led by the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, and I'm sure there are also some other traders within. Colleagues from Komesa Secretariat, and members of the press, different media houses that are here with us, and all protocols observed. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Secretary General of Komesa, High Excellency Chileshe Mpundu Kapwepwe, and on my own behalf, it is a great honor to be with you today at this historic occasion during the national launch of the Komesa Electronic Certificate of Origin in the Republic of Kenya. This launch marks an important milestone in advancing our regional integration agenda under the broader Komesa Digital Free Trade Area program, and demonstrates Kenya's leadership and commitment to modernizing trade facilitation. Allow me to note that this event is being held just 1 week prior to the 24th Komesa Summit of Heads of State of Governments, which will be hosted here in Kenya, in Nairobi, on the 9th of October, 2025. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, since the establishment of the Komesa Free Trade Area in the year 2000, member states have been using paper-based certificates of origin to facilitate circulation of goods within the region. However, the manual certificate and administration of those certificates has often led to inefficiencies, delays, and risk of abuse, as has been ably demonstrated by the presentations from both Komesa and the Kenya Revenue Authority. So, recognizing these challenges, the 32nd Komesa Council of Ministers decided to adopt and implement an electronic certificate of origin to replace the manual certificates. Of course, this followed previous related decisions. For instance, the 37th Council decision in 2017, which adopted the Digital Free Trade Area Action Plan. And of course, recently, the 40th Council in 2019, which also approved the regulations for the implementation of the electronic certificate of origin. But these decisions were not for the sake of it. They were made against the compelling need to modernize various trade facilitation instruments and streamline them with international best practices. So subsequently, the Secretariat, together with member states, specifically customs administrations, collectively embarked on the ambitious goal of digital transformation. The journey which aimed at replacing the paper-based processes with the modern, secure, and efficient digital system. And with the financial support from the European Union under the broader trade facilitation program, Secretariat has been working closely with relevant government agencies, particularly the ministries of trade and customs administrations, to develop implementation frameworks for implementation of the ECO. And as already mentioned, this has taken quite a strenuous effort for both Secretariat and member states, specifically the revenue administration offices, involving development of the Komesa ECO platform itself, integrating national systems with the regional system, reviewing and alignment of legal frameworks between national and the regional frameworks that were, regulations that were established, and of course capacity building of not just the customs officials, but even private sector stakeholders, the exporters, who are amongst us here. So subsequently, the regional launch of the ECO took place in November 2024. After that strenuous work, that launch took place with the participation of Eswatini, Malawi, and Zambia, as already mentioned, and later on, Zimbabwe joined the three countries in issuing the digital certificates. We are therefore very proud as Secretariat that Kenya has joined the rank and becomes the 5th member state to officially launch the ECO. Distinguished delegates, allow me to warmly congratulate the government of the Republic of Kenya, specifically the Kenya Revenue Authority, the State Department of Trade, and other related government agencies and private sector representatives. This significant step is a clear demonstration of Kenya's commitment and leadership in advancing Komesa integration agenda. And we are confident that the remaining member states will be inspired by this move in order to make the trading environment for Komesa conducive for all traders and investors. So the launch of the ECO would only have significant impact if all Komesa member states actually join the ECO, and we are confident that this is going to take place very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the adoption of the ECO is a game changer for intra-regional trade, as it has several benefits, as has already been mentioned. Some of them include significant savings in time and cost for the exporters and exporters, improved efficiency and security, reliability of trade statistics to guide policy decisions, as well as enhanced revenue mobilization for governments. So ultimately, this innovation will foster efficiency, greater competitiveness, transparency, and trust across the Komesa region. participants, allow me also to recognize the critical role played by customs administrations in enabling and accelerating regional integration, especially in the context of regional economic blocs like Komesa. Indeed, customs administrations are not merely gatekeepers, but the operational arm of free trade area regimes, facilitating trade, enforcing standards, securing borders, and fostering trust across various economies. They are actually known to walk the talk. But cross-border trading is not just good for its own sake. Cross-border trade should be tailored to support the wider development goals, including job creation, industrial growth, technology transfer, and poverty reduction, among others. Hence, I want to extend congratulations to the leadership and staff of the Kenya Revenue Authority and the Ministry of Trade and Private Sector at large. We are very proud of you all. Having said that, and having celebrated your success, it is also important to note that this achievement comes with a lot of responsibilities. And I just want to mention two. First one is to ensure that there is adequate sensitization and awareness among all stakeholders, not just traders, but all stakeholders, including the press, who are charged with the ability of informing all stakeholders about what is happening. And secondly, ensuring that the system actually works, as we have seen in the demonstrations. So those are heavy responsibilities that we need to consider as we celebrate our achievement. And in closing, I know we are waiting all for the big event. As we celebrate these milestones, let me assure the government of Kenya of Komesa's commitment, continued commitment to support, provide support, not just to Kenya but all other member states in ensuring that there is sustainability and expansion of the ECO together. So we build a more integrated, competitive, and prosperous region. And as our rallying call says, it is time that we provide evidence that digitalization of trade is for building a stronger Komesa. And with all those